Up at the front of your mat and come into your mountain pose feet, meaning big toes can be touching or feet can be apart up to 2 inches. Have your arms down by your sides. Exhale, really push down into the ground. Inhale, think about lengthening the spine, expanding the ribs in every direction. Exhale, push down into the feet. Inhale, draw that energy up and really expand. Good, one more, exhale down. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and then exhale, lean over to your right, hips to the opposite direction. Inhale, come up, switch wrists. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up, reach both arms up. Exhale, let the arms float down and interlace your hands behind your back. Do a big shoulder roll and then start to pull the arms away from the back slightly. Make sure here that you don't dump forward. Keep the spine long and keep the shoulders pulling back. Chin pulled back in space. Breathe. Very good. All right, one more breath. Nice. Now release and just move your arms around, move the shoulders. Now let's move through a couple sun salutations. So exhale, ground down into all 4 corners of the feet. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, fold. You can bend your knees a little bit so you can tip the pelvis. Let the arms and head hang. Inhale, come halfway up wherever you need to go to get a flat back. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and exhale, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Now hold here, navel towards the spine. Really push into the hands, almost like you're trying to round the space in between the shoulder blades. Now inhale, push forward with the toes so the shoulders come past the wrists, knees down. Exhale, lower down, elbows in. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, chest forward and up, push into the knuckles. Exhale, lower down, curl the toes under, draw the shoulders away from the mat. Inhale, push up in a straight line to the knees or straight to plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Good job, downward facing dog. I was gonna say good dog. Roll the shoulders away from each other and roll the forearms in and breathe here. Let's walk the dog, bending and straightening the alternate legs, just warming up the backs of the legs. Awesome. Now start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Big toes can be touching or again, feet a couple of inches apart. Inhale, come up to your flat back wherever you need to go to make that happen. And exhale, fold. Push into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Circle the arms out to the sides and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathe here. Good. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Again, feel free to bend the knees so you can tip the pelvis, let the arms and head hang. Inhale, come up to your flat back. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Exhale, step back to plank, top of a push-up, navel to spine. Inhale, push forward. Knees can come down or stay lifted. Exhale, lower in a straight line. Try not to roll down. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, chest forward and up. Elbows stay bent, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, come down, curl the toes under. Inhale, push up in a straight line. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. If you're learning the Sanskrit, you can practice it. Downward facing dog is Adho Mukha Svanasana. Really pushing into the knuckles, keeping those knuckles down so you don't injure your wrists. And walk the feet forward towards your hands, coming back into your mountain pose feet. Inhale, flat back, monkey pose. Exhale, fold over the legs. Push into the feet. Look out in front of you. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms out to the sides and overhead. Exhale, hands down through center, Anjali Mudra. Breathe here. Lengthen the spine. As you're breathing, think about drawing the lower belly gently in and up and expanding in every direction. As you exhale, grounding down into the feet. Good. Now let's move into chair pose. All right, so bring your hands to your hips. Do a big shoulder roll. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, start to bend the knees. If you can, bring your big toes to touch for this one. Otherwise, you can keep them 2 inches apart. Push the hips back so that the knees aren't pushing forward past the toes. You want to see your toes and your ankles. Navel towards the spine. Utkatasana. You can either have your hands at your heart or up over the head, wrapping the shoulders, palms facing each other. Now we're gonna do some pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, let the arms float down by the sides. Hands to your hips, bend your knees. Step back with your left foot, scooch it back so that the heel is above the toes. Front knee is not going past the ankle. Okay, we're gonna pulse here for 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Step forward, you can shake it out, walk it out. And step it back with the right foot. Hands to your hips. So you want to make sure that this is not hurting the knees and front knee is not going past the ankle. All right, let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, keep breathing. A smile never hurts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And step forward. Walk it out. All right, good job. Exhale, push down into the feet. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees, step back to plank. Let's focus on the core and the shoulders and arms a little bit more. Breathe. Navel towards the spine, stay here, push forward, pull back. This is fun, right? Forward and pull back. Forward, pull back. Forward, pull back. Good, now let's stretch it out. Come down to the hands and knees. You can either sit back onto the heels or stand tall on the knees. Interlace your hands behind your back. Do a big shoulder roll and start to pull the arms away from your back. And actually, why don't you do it in your non-dominant way? So in the beginning, we did it with our fingers interlaced a certain way, then just walk it one finger down. It'll feel just a little bit different. Again, don't let the chest cave forward. Pull it back. And you could do some shoulder circles, again, either sitting on the heels or standing tall. Good job. All right, from here, lower down onto the belly. Come up onto the forearms. Now start to bend your right leg. You can let the left forearm come in a little bit. Reach back and grab your right foot with the right hand. If you can grab the ankle, flex the foot. So looking to feel a stretch here in the right quad. And switch it out. Keep breathing. Good. Now push yourself up to seated or up to the hands and knees. Swing the feet around and come to seated, crossing the legs. Pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. Do a big shoulder roll. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, start to tip the pelvis forward. Okay, so on your inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, tilt. So you're tilting from the pelvis. You're not rounding the back. If you tilt from the pelvis, you'll feel the stretch where we want to, which is in the glutes and the hips. Trying to get all over stretch and strengthen today. Switch it out. Big shoulder roll, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt. Awesome. Then slowly come up. Circle your hands together in front of your heart into prayer and just take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to do something so good for your body, your mind, and your spirit. If you would love to build community, I would love to have you over in my Facebook group. It's called the Yoga Goddess Collective, so make sure you head over there and let me know in the comments what pose would you love to see me teach in one of these classes, and I'll be sure to include it in one of the upcoming videos. Have a great day. Namaste.